afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of SunStar Startup Spotlight. I'm Queen Garcia Dionaldo, and today we're excited to feature Grind Up, a brand that's all about delivering fresh, organic, farm grown products while inspiring us through their incredible journey of grit and growth. Startup Spotlight Island Stories is all about showcasing small business owners, especially local artisans, throughout Cebu and the whole Philippines. Partnering with SunStar Cebu and Izla Lokal, we bring you inspiring stories of entrepreneurs who embody the spirit, creativity, and craftsmanship of our island. And with Christmas just around the corner, don't forget to support local handcrafters through Izla Lokal. Visit www.izlalokal for unique gift ideas. Browse, add to cart, and have your items delivered in real time. Also, mark your calendars for the Christmas craft party on December 7 and 8 at Anzani Restaurant. For just 599 pesos, you'll enjoy workshops like Christmas card calligraphy, watercolor painting, candle making, and many more. Plus, shop for unique handcrafts, gourmet treats, and perfect Christmas gift ideas at the bazaar. All of our suppliers are from the province of Cebu. And also a quick shout out to Modish Girl for my outfit for today. And of course, Isla Lokal for my pair of earrings. Now, let's dive into our episode. So we're thrilled to have Rhea here in SunStar. So let's give her a warm welcome. Rhea, welcome to Startup Spotlight.
Hi, Queen. So thank you for having me here.
Yes, of course. It's always pleasure to have Grind Up and to invite you so that a lot of people will also hear your inspiring stories. So before we jump in, we would like to say hi to all our viewers. So if you do have questions for Rhea and for Grind Up or about business in general, drop your questions in the comment section below and we will answer them later. So let's start, Ray.
Okay.
So Grind Up, I heard about Grind Up 2 years ago. I heard about your story, both of you, in a conference, and I was very deeply touched about how your story during the pandemic. But I know for sure our viewers would love also to hear, no, the story of how it all started. So go. Share.
So yes, Queen, we actually started in the pandemic, and both Z and I lost our jobs during the pandemic, and there was a lot of pressure, especially nga si Z was the breadwinner of his family, so naadyoy konting pressure jud. And then out of the blue, ningon na jud si Z, jud Miss Queen nga, I want to start a business. And I was like, with what?
Yeah.
So he hands out like a 500 pesos, like gikan siyang pocket, ningon siya nga, with this. And ako being in finance, no, I think that this is already my point of view of the story. Okay, I know that most of you already heard Z's side of the story, so this is my side. Being in finance, 500 pesos, I think that wouldn't be enough. So I asked him nga, what can you do with 500 pesos, di ay? And so naka-realize ko nga, there are a lot of businessmen manday nga, who started from little to no capital at all.
Yeah.
So after that, fast forward, nagting na mi og concepts nga unsa di amo ang ganahan sa diesel. So we thought about nga amo ding favorite nga ulam ni Z is chorizo. Yes, it roots down to our childhood. Ang apong mother used to cook for us sa kanang chorizo niya. Si Z naa siya grandmother niyang who used to cook for him, said nga nasa siya recipe ang iyang grandmother, and kuan jud ang kanang distinct taste nga sa chorizo sa iyang grandmother, iyang gi-try recreate using that 500 pesos.
Wow.
Yes, so we started with 20 packs, and then of course as a startup adto jud ka sa friends nimo sa imong family mo go to, no mo. So we started selling, nangadto mi sa door to door sa among neighbor, nagwalk jud mi og pila ka miles sa among neighborhood just to knock sa ilang doors nga untang mopalit sila, nya nagchat pud mi sa among mga friends online nga palit na mo. But then out of the 22 people nga mo ang gi-approach, only the 22nd, only one person, ang ika-22nd person ang ni-believe na mo. Yun yung gipalit tanan nga 20, sa katong 20 nga packs. And we could never really forget him, kay kanang siya jud ang naka-start sa fire, for Grind Up to grow into what it is now.
Yeah. Well, beautiful story. 22nd person. Whoever you are, thank you so much for igniting that fire. Because, with the journey from the first to 21st person, I think God will always send you one person just for you to get started.
Yes, it only takes one person to believe in you.
Correct. We have a lot of doubters, but it only takes one person. Actually, two. If you have partner 3, yourself, your partner, and another stranger.
Yes, Miss Queen.
Actually 3. So that's very inspiring, no? So literally you are grinding your way up, no?
Yeah. So that's actually how the name came up, the Grind Up name. So Grind Up is actually the story itself. So although no, you can put any vowel, as you can see, Grind Up, GRND, wala man dyan siya vowel. You can put any vowel you want, depending on your grind, or sa pa ba. But to us, it's actually our story already. So from the ground, we started from the ground, grinding our way up to a grand life. And that's just not only for us. Dili ra kami ang among gigol, gitarget nga magka-grand life, kundi to those people who we support, our underserved markets, our LGBT community, the out of school youth, our farmers, the senior citizens, and all those people nga whose opportunities are actually kanang gikuha sa ilaha just because of their preference, their status,
Yes.
whatever circumstances they are in life.
Yeah, I really love it. There is always a story behind everything. Like every word, like grind up, you grind, you do your best. It's hard work. It's grit, no? Ground up it's really coming from your roots. It's humbling yourself also, because you cannot go up if you have so much good nga baggage. So at some point you have to humble yourself, put it down, literally ground it.
Wow.
Parang ibutang gyud nimo siya for you, it's so that it's not heavy if you fly. Diba? You have to put it down, all the loads, negativity, other people who will tell you it's not gonna work or whatever. You have to put it down for you to have a grand life.
That's a very nice elaboration, Miss Queen.
No, nice kay siya. It's a great murag wordplay.
Oo
Very
nga.
smart, very smart. But from the time that you are walking to sell your products or doing house to house, no, literally, and this is during the pandemic, no, how hard was it?
It was hard, and I do not want to delve into details, but then I think what I can say is that not all people will really believe in you, even no matter how close you are, bisag unsa pa mo ka dugo or kapamilya. Not all people will believe in you, but then as what I've said kanina, it only takes one person jud nga maka-ignite sa fire within you nga para magpadayon jud ka.
Okay, who's this person, the 22nd? A friend, a stranger, a neighbor?
A friend sila ni Z, nya na friend na sad nako siya.
Okay, thank you so much, friend. But how do you feel about how far you've come now?
Well, I feel really thankful and grateful, most especially to God, Jud. I mean, without Him, if it not for His will, we wouldn't have come this far. And we feel nga kaning journey, dili ra jud ni siya journey, Jud. It's actually a mission. It's God's mission for us nga para makahelp sad mi sa mga underserved markets atong mga farmers. So, yeah, we really feel grateful and thankful jud kay Lord.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much, Reha, for sharing that. And I know it's really hard. I guess it's true when they say na it's only hard the first time you do it. But once you get started, everything else will follow. Where mo snowball imong confidence, mo snowball ang confidence of people with you guys. Opportunities will also snowball, and that's what makes things grand also. And especially with your expertise, I learned that you are an accountant
Yes.
by profession, and Z is also into like preparing food, di ba?
Mhm.
More on kuan siya HRM ba si Z, no? So, how's your expertise? Because hearing from you, I know for sure ang 500. They good na kaigo.
Sa kana pa lang na ano.
Oh, but how did you kuan balance that murag, let's say ingon magyud na no nga og magnegosyo ta, we have to be stubborn with our idea. So how did you murag counter, or how did you come up with a win-win solution between the two of you na it's not gonna work, it's only 500 pesos, and Z was also, let's claim it, we're so stubborn with our idea, it's 500 and it will work. How did it came to be? Yun sa man ninyo inyong kuan.
Among dynamics.
Oh, sa man inyong dynamics.
So I think actually people refer to us as a power couple. And it's not only because nga kanang premi magkuyog, pero kundi tungod nga when we're together, when we think like kung magkasukat yun ang amuang brains, we make great things happen. And Z Manggod has this vision nga naa jud siya, ganahan jud siya buhaton. So he works on that vision. Nya ako, I calculate how much this vision is gonna cost.
Or you kag husband and wife,
Yung more siging na.
Visionary o
So,
kuan. And then go ahead, sorry.
So kanang naa jud na disagreements jud, dili jud na siya malikayan, pero that's just part of the CEO, CFO dynamics. Magka-clash man yun na siya at some point. But then, with just a little understanding and brainstorming, magka-meter dyan in the middle.
Yeah, that's perfect. And makaana sa jud ko nga swerte mo with each other. Because you have someone who thinks, who visualize things, who plans things, who gives you grand ideas.
Yes.
And I know for sure as an accountant, it will challenge you a lot.
Super.
Diba? Like, how can I make 5,000, this 500, how can I multiply this? And so, ano mo siyang pagkaigo, ingredients pa lang. Diba? So, and I think that's not a weakness. It's really, as what you've mentioned, that makes you the power couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. And I know also, because we've been friends with Z since 2 years ago. And I have really seen your growth from hearing that story, and to speaking to different mga business talks. He is sharing his story, your story, and I know you're also there. I see you I see you sometimes, and I really see the journey from then until now. And I know you guys have been doing a lot investments now, like you have your own, you have acquired a little parcel of lot ba?
Yeah.
Then you are building your commissary, you have FDO, and you have expanding operations. So tell me more about it.
So yeah, it requires a lot of investment to kind of expand, to grow our business. And the biggest investment that we had was actually the making of our facility, our commissary, up to the FDA standards. And it was, I think, less than 2 years into the business nga nakakuha mi sa mong FDA license, and it was really not easy. It took a lot of time and effort, money, especially nga ako yung and I think actually part yun na siya sa amo ang goal jud from the beginning nga magka FDA jud mi, and we just put it in the back burner kay tungod nga wala pa mi funds at that time. But then what inspired us is the help and support of the Department of Agriculture, Amad Region 7. Thank you so much for your help and support that we were able to already make our facility FDA certified, and it was all thanks to you. So it was a lot of investment, but it was really worth it, as in because of that certification naka-expand mi sa mong horizons.
Wow, congratulations. And I know you will have a lot of breakthroughs in the future pagid. So we have been talking about GRND UP as a company, no, but right now Rhea will be introducing to us now the products that they are offering. So she's bringing a few here. So Ray, talk to us about the products.
Okay. So this one is the grindamos. It's actually ginamos tugnos, and this one's the spicy one. This one's the regular one to those people nga dili ganahan jud og spicy. And this is actually the white one. So what inspired us with this grindamos kay ang akong family was from is from Southern Leyte. And very known jud kami sa Southern Leyte para sa kaning mga tugnos. And so I wanted to share to the Cebuanos sa kaning part of my life. So that's why I brought we manufactured this grindamos so that makashare pud ko sa a little bit of myself to the Cebuanos. And these are our acharas. This one is the achara papaya. This one is the achara coconut ubod. And this one is the achara singkamas. The singkarap, the cocorap, and the acharap. So what inspired us about this, I'm not a dili ko doctor, dili pud ko health expert, pero I am into gut health. We are into gut health, and we believe nga that diseases really come from our gut jud. All diseases are all rooted from our gut. So if we have a leaky gut, then that could cause a lot of problems jud, especially cancer. So in order for us to kanang maka-prevent or kanang repair somehow sa atong leaky gut, then we eat fermented fruits and vegetables.
Wow, that's good to know. I mean, I only eat achara when I'm eating lechon or when I'm eating fried chicken. Lami ni siya ikuan. But very innovative in fairness, because the coconut ubod or ubod, what we call like a little part, kanang young part no sa coconut. Usually dili naman kayo na siya magamit. 'Di ba? Asa naman lang na siya magamit sa nguyong, 'di ba? Sa nguyong. Pero apart from nguyong, wala gyud ko kadungog nga naay kukurap. I really thought it's the coconut katong fruit gyud niya. Then you also have the singkarap. So for sure this is very crunchy because the singkamas is already crunchy. And you have to try this one. Lami kay siya. And also wala here, but I tried your uyap.
Yes, I have here. This one. It's the hipogoong. I don't know if you can see ba.
Why do you call it hipogoong? Hipon ran siya, di ba? Tapos what's the goong?
Hipon nga bagoong. So we nakakuan man mi having international exhibits ay national exhibits nga ang mga tao sa Manila, they call it bagoong. We call it here hipon.
Okay.
So hipogoong.
Okay, got it. So, okay, it's a wordplay again. They're very good at it.
Yeah, we do a lot of wordplay sa amo ang brands actually, especially kani Uma Manga. So Uma is farm, manga. So mango farm.
You know what? Hala no, kawik na ko eh. I really thought Uma is umami. Umami is like delicious, di ba? Uma di ay siya. Like
mga farm.
Tendering dakuan kanang sa farm, sa farming. Uma manga. Okay, tell us about it. We're kuan lagi siya.
Yes, this is actually we are actually the first ever and the original to have ever produced this combination. So if you're familiar, Miss Queen, sa kanaganing dried mangoes with tamoy and tajin, that's actually American delicacy, and we are Filipinos. And Filipinos man ta, and our ultimate complementary to green mango is bagoong. So, Uma Manga. So that's how we created Uma Manga, and this just screams proud Pinoy. And we are actually, what we're trying to portray, what message we're trying to give the audience with this Uma Manga is that we have to be proud of our image as Filipinos. We have to support Filipino. This is tradition, green mango and bagoong. And we have also to really maintain our image as Filipinos. That's not really, di na to na i-deviate.
Correct.
Okay, it's us, mango.
Yeah, it speaks very Filipino.
Yes.
Ang mangga alone ug ang hipon. What do you call it? Hipogoong. Hipogoong. And I love that you have innovated or thought of creating our own green mango and tahin. And also ours is the hipogoong. I tried this one, and since that time I have been craving for it. And then I asked her earlier, nagdala ba siya? And siya nahurot na daw ang supply. So when can we order new supplies of this one?
We are manufacturing as we speak. So yeah, expect expect an update sa among Izla Lokal nga page. So you can search izlalokal.com, grind up, and then you can see there if kung naa na ba jud may stock sa among umamangga.
As in, literally, nag-review ko. Literally, ha, after, a few days after, think ko, asa naman to ang katong kuan, kanong...
Isa naman sa dito ang gihatag niyo, Miss Queen, no?
Oh, because I'm planning to buy online yun,
Oo.
since medyo layo man from where I am, sa imuhang kanang location. Kaya I really want to buy online. Ya, ato nga tayo, wala pa na set up ang store buy ko nga. At least, if mag-crave ko, and everyone, if you try this one, and I know, if bisag di pa mo ka-try, and just looking at their Facebook page, you will see some of the photos that they have. Mag-crave yun mo, maka-add to cart yun mo after this one. I swear ha, dili siya typical yun kay, di ba, fresh mango, di ba? Maumang sa dyan nato, ang paborito, fresh mango with uyap. Lami na siya daan. Pero imagine it nga medyo aslom siya because green mango man siya, but nasa jud siya, nindot jud kaya combination sa iyang sweetness. Then, so hindi ko ka-explain, yung sweetness, sa iyang kaslom as green mango, and ug ang iyahang uyap nga part. Nya, nahurot naman to ang mangga nako. Ako na lang siyang gi-preserve. Ko nga, di lang sana siya, i-wrap na lang nato, pero murag, lami gid siya with that mangga. So anyway, chika kay ko, murag, I'll be the promoter, ako endorser, ani, lami kay siya, promise.
Thank you, Miss Queen.
Okay, so, let's have our break for now. Okay, so we'll continue having this conversation in just a moment. But first, a quick reminder to continue support local handcrafters this holiday season. So I'll be the one to tell you and to invite everyone that you can buy some of Grind Up's products at islalokal.com, and you can. This is a very great gift ideas for your loved ones and for your friends this Christmas season. And you can even find other gift ideas in the website for a one-of-a-kind gifts. And also join us for our Christmas craft party on December 7 and 8 at Anzani Restaurant. And there will be a lot of workshops and including calligraphy. I'll be doing the calligraphy and watercolor painting. We will be making Christmas cards and also candle making. There will be cake decorating, flower bouquet decorating, and a lot more. So, if you're in for it, if you want a creative Christmas, then sign up for the Christmas craft party this December 7 and 8. And also to our live viewers, please continue to comment below for your questions and we will answer them later. So, yeah, see you in a while.
Ang question diha.
Okay, so we're back. We will continue our conversation. Rhea, Grind Up has grown so much, no? You have even have outlets and distributors across Cebu, Bohol, Iloilo, and even Metro Manila, right? So what are some of the challenges that you are facing? Kinagdaghan naman ni imuhang produkto in terms with inventory management.
Inventory. Well, you know, Miss Queen, I know that you already know nga how challenging it is to have inventory management. I even asked you no kung naaba kay system sa inventory. So it's really challenging, and being an accountant, I know how challenging it is to manage inventory. So right now we are actually adapting what we call as the reorder point, or what we would like to call it as the remanufacturing point. So it's considering the lead time, the time it takes to manufacture a product versus the demand of that product, and also the safety stocks. So when our stocks would reach that reorder or remanufacturing point, then we would start to manufacture already that certain product line. But of course, it's not really absolute. It will still depend on the supply, on how fast can the suppliers deliver to you.
So it's the same with the umamanga. Although you have the, what do you call that, the reorder point, considering that it is the Christmas season, so of course dali kay siya mahurot, no? But other days you are really ensuring there will always be products in your distributors channels, no?
Yes, most of our kanang kusog pero naa jud mi is our hipogoong, kay naraman jud na siya always jud ang shrimp grill. So yeah, the same as that one.
But how you ensure the shelf life ani nila?
So apart from that reorder point or that remanufacturing point, Miss Queen, let's look at the bigger picture. It's actually part of what we call as the just-in-time manufacturing inventory system. So the just-in-time is like a concept that I learned in undergrad. Kanang it's actually like manufacturing a certain product line nga up to what you need lang, no more, no less, and it's in consideration with the reorder point or the remanufacturing point. So in that case, nang maka-assure ta nga we have stocks, and at the same time we also have we maintain the quality of our products by having really the ample time of manufacturing these products na ganing dili ta magdali.
Correct. So I like that you don't compromise the quality, and you have that balance. Of course, as an accountant, you don't want to have like overproduction, because that means more expenses.
More storage space.
Yes, more storage space as well. So now you have different outlets and distributors across the country. Are you also adapting to online selling, and what's the journey been like? What are the challenges that you're facing?
Yes, we are actually also online. We are in izlalokal.com. So the challenge with online is that bago pa manggod ta, we are a startup, and not all of the people know kung kinsa day ka what is umamanga. So it's a bit of a challenge, especially kung online kay dili manggod ta. Actually, people would prefer nga they taste first the products before actually buying it. And in online, dili mo na siya possible. So dili possible nga mo hatag sample hatag dito nila. So you ship na to nila ang sample. So that's really one of the challenges, and how we overcome this is by joining international and national exhibits. And most especially nga when we join Izla Lokal, we have this community nga who really spreads the word through word of mouth to their friends, to their family, to all of their customers also about, like for example, umamanga. And they also have been really supportive, especially sa kanilang Christmas bazaar. So it's a venue for us nga makapataste na sa mga tao, especially sa mga Cebuanos nga unsa na sa dining umamanga.
Wow, nice. Yeah, for sure. Isla Lokal we will do our best, of course, to continue helping. It's always our mission to bring local artisans and artists. These are we consider it that this is food artisans. These are really made by the hands of not just those who discover the innovation of the ingredients, but even the hands of our farmers.
Yes.
So, talking about farmers now, I really admire that Grind Up is also supporting local farmers by sourcing raw ingredients across different farmers or communities here in Cebu. So, can you tell us a little more about that story?
Well, before that, I would want also the people to know kanang unsa ngano di ay na-inspired me to help our local farmers, and it actually roots back sa amo ang childhood. My grandparents were actually farmers, and then in that way nakapaskwela sila sa akong mga uncles and aunties o akong father, and kanang nakapakaon pud sila. So there was actually a story that my dad told me about my grandfather before he passed away, nga nangutana siya sa ako ang grandfather nga ngano man nga muput ka, why would you put a lot of effort on something nga layo kanang dugay ang return, kay di ba kung mag farming ta kay dugay pa man jud na ka nga maka get back ka sa imong return of investment. So he said ang gitubag sa akong lolo sa iyaha was that kanang dili ra manggod kamo ang gipakaon nako, dili ra kamo six ang gipakaon nako, I'm actually feeding an entire country, and that really inspired me. Kay bitaw no, like tinuod day jud dili lang kayo ang family sa farmers ang ilang gipakaon, ang tibuok country, and I don't know no what we would do without them. They are actually the backbone of our economy. So that's why in Grind Up we support local farmers by directly sourcing from them, our farmer cooperatives most especially, and also dili po mi mohagol sa ilang prices. Mo po na siya.
That's very important.
Yes, and kanang also Z nag-conduct po siya kanang mga talks, inspirational talks with them, kanang like entrepreneurial mindsetting. So we really try our best to help this part of the community.
Wow, beautiful story. I love it especially when you talk about farmers. Good. Very true. They are the backbone of our economy. Magunsa na lang tano kung wala sad na sila. And thank you so much to all our farmers. Shout out gid kayo ninyo. Thank you for all your hard work. Mauwan, mainit. Naagyud mo ni stay gyud mo din ha. Just to feed not just your family but the whole country and even other people, no? Nga ni depend also sa ato ang mga produce. And very inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, with your products, you already have your commissary. How many people do you have right now?
We have actually 8. So, tunga jud 50-50 female and male.
Wow! So, next hire nimo, dapat male or female? Ano?
Well, depende.
Depende. Okay, so, are you also providing job opportunities for less fortunate people?
Yes, our employment actually focuses on the underserved markets. These are our LGBT community, the senior citizens. We also have senior citizens, the out of school youths, and those underserved people nga kanang ang opportunities were deprived by them just because nga they have a certain preference, they have this status in life, or kanang they have this na sila sa kaninga point in their lives ba nga dili pa jud ganang dili murag they have their circumstance in their lives nga at the point nga like deprived jud sa ilahang opportunity.
Just like what that 22nd person did to your brand.
Yes.
You're also giving back to the community by providing opportunities, job opportunities for them to be part also of Grind Up, no? So again, it's a very nice story. I hope we continue. I hope we will support not just Grind Up but also tanan handcrafters, tanan naningkamot, tanan tao nga naningkamot para lang not just to become rich but to really provide food on their table. So thank you so much for extending that help.
Yes.
I'm very inspired with this story, no? So Rhea, I know you're very busy, and we had a chat last week and you were in Manila with Z. You joined a bazaar and you just arrived this week, and now you have bazaars all over Cebu, including that one in Christmas craft party. So how do you manage supplies, especially financial housekeeping, or what do you call that, monitoring of all the finances and everything else across different branches? the more na nun siya work, mas naglibog. Pero I know, accountant ka, you have your own way. So,
Yeah.
share with us, especially to our business owners here, who have challenges in terms with maintaining or monitoring their finances.
So, before we actually invest in a bazaar, we actually calculate first jud no kung unsa di ang mga costs, unsa ang mga related cost kung muapil mo mian na, and unsa pod bali mag feasibility study mi nga like if that certain bazaar is in a certain place, so what do we think nga would we sell kanang unsa di ang profile sa mga tao dito, and then mo ta mo siya i-relate sa cost nga do we need to book a hotel, do we need to book a plane ticket, kanang kailangan ba mamig logistics, so we take all that into account, and then amo siyang i-versus sa katong among projected nga sales, among possible nga sales. So yeah, that's when we come up nga is this a go or is this not a go. So yeah, kuan lang jud before jud mga siguro days or even weeks before sa bazaar, na-calculate na jud na siya nimo dapat.
It's more of calculated risks, good siya ba?
Yeah.
Because it's risky, no? Bringing all your products, the plane tickets and everything else. Wa ba lang kay halin, di ba? So, kana siya guys, importante sad kayo na siya, especially for business owners, that we take into account even the little things like PT,
Yeah.
na ginagmay nga butang ilista gyud, or in our case, we have a group chat because I don't usually do that. They know. I just post a picture of the receipt, then it's up to them. That's not my thing. Anyway, but I have seen really the importance of really taking it into like ano jud siya, like imo gid siyang ilista ang expenses, even ang imuhang also halin. And I can't really imagine if murag all over the place ka, murag you cannot really see unsan imuhang halin if all over the place pud ang imuhang accounting. So I know for sure Grind Up will be grand in the future because you have been starting to expose your brand nationally. Do you also have plans to expand internationally?
Yes, we do have. That is the ultimate goal, export, because our goal really is to spread Filipino products, Filipino food to the world. So export really is our our ideal goal and our ultimate goal. So
So yeah, for sure, once you're ready, they will know in Facebook, in your Facebook,
Yeah.
no? They will be making an announcement about it. So watch out and follow them on Facebook, Grind Up, without the vowel. Okay? So Rhea, starting the pandemic and growing into a successful business, dili gyud siya lalim, no? Especially pandemic, daghang lockdowns, no? What are the biggest lessons so far?
I guess the biggest lesson for me is to really know why are you doing what you do. Always know your why, because later on in the journey na ko nakaibaw nga why am I doing this? So that's katulad tong nag-support ko og nag-support mig mga local farmers. So always know your why, kay it's not only about you, it's about your employees, your customers, your suppliers, the people you support katong mga underserved markets. So kanang always know para kanino ka bumabangon, parang ganon.
Correct. Bitaw. Always know your why, and gusto to imong would like to add to that, no. If you know your why, you will know your what, you will know your how, you will know your when, and you will know your where. Diba? Because the know your why is popularized by Simon Sinek.
Yes.
Diba? You've read the book for sure. And I realized also when you know your why, because in the life or in the journey of an entrepreneur, of course every day is a struggle, no? Kapoy kaayo, like daghan kay kagihuna across different departments and other areas.
Yung mga ka-give up po na at some point.
Yes,
Yeah.
kag-give up po na kay kapoy naman uy. Pero at the end of the day, you always think, mga tao ngayon gipang tabangan, what
Yeah.
will happen to them? That if that will be your core, you will always circle back to that. Like diri ko, it will pull you back, no nga. Literally, it's in the center, nasa sa imong heart, but if imong mind mo wander away from it, it's really your heart that will pull you back sa center nga, hoy, mao ni imong reason ha, anong ni kuan ka, because in everything you do, if there is no reason for doing it, if mabaw ra kay imong reason for doing it, siguro mahimo nimo, but you will not be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
you will not be happy. You will not be contented. You will not be grateful for the little things. Because if nakay why, even if gamay kay nga opportunity, you will always see it as a big or grand opportunity. It's always a stepping stone. It's not a stone that's throwing at you. It's always a stepping stone for you to get that goal.
Wow.
Diba? So, most of na akong na-learn because in the journey of Izla Lokal, I'm just like you, entrepreneur. It's just that we're in the tech industry. We're in the PR, marketing industry. But nobody is really exempted to feel lonely, to feel mura kag naa kay imposter syndrome, to feel so low of yourself, imong self-esteem, ma-question nimo.
And it's not really kanang dili pud siya mistake or dili siya makauwaw nga mo bisog mahilak lang ka bisog once in a while.
Yes.
Okay, it would really help you nga mohilak jud ka.
Yes, correct. Murag kuan na siya, mura siya part na siya sa imuhang kuan cleansing. Literally, tears are your cleansing. Dito para kay lisod if imong i-suppress imong emotions, the reason why other people will murag bombarded sila maayo because because normally man good, I hope we can normalize no nga kung business owner ka, people will think imuhang trajectory is paana na. No, it's not. There will be dips and spikes, and at the time nga naa kay spikes, everybody will be there. Sa time nga naa kay dips, nobody will understand ngano inana imong situation. But that's very normal. 'Di ba? Normal jud kayo na nga naa kay dips and spikes. It's not always pasaka ka. Although naay instances nga pasaka gyud. Pero wa pa ta kahibaw behind it naa pa gyud na yung mga hilang.
Bisag ka ng gamay lang ang mga dips. That
Tinuod.
matters po.
Yeah, tinuod. Pero that's how we learn how to jump.
Yes!
Yeah, I like it. Diba? So now, medyo, kuan naman yun siya. Very inspiring naman yun. We're leading to that naman. Na naman yun din ha. What advice would you like to give to small business owner or aspiring business owners who want to start with a 500 peso?
Well, ang ako lang masay and ako na ika-advise sa inyo ha guys is that never stop jud that 500 peso bill or bisag wala man gani 500 peso bill, don't let it stop you. No capital or with capital, don't let it stop you. Always find a way. Nadyo na siya way because may nadyo ko na mga nakaila nga who started with no capital jud just by word of mouth. Yeah, their business actually succeeded. So there's no reason for you nga mo load lang ka around or mo asa man kog money or something like that. There's always a way jud.
Correct. And going back to that why, I would like to add to that. Going back to that why, if people sees your why, or if they see your why, if they understand your the reason nga nung gaingon anak ka, they will really invest in you, not just in the product, but they will invest in your mindset, in your attitude, and how you think things.
Yeah, that's exactly what the 22nd person told us.
Wow. Wow, very nice. It is very rare ha. Not everybody's will see that in you. Gamay ra jud kayo pud ang naay, naay empathy for people like that. Nga murag I'm investing not because of the product that you are selling but because of your capability.
I remember him na jud.
Ha?
That's exactly what he said. He said nga I'm investing in you and unsa na murag byproduct na lang ang products ba?
Yes. Because bisan pag ilisan ninyo og sanina, you will really succeed.
Yeah.
With the mindset that you have. Or bisan pag mingon ka, I'm not an expert in apparels, but with that mindset, with that kind of, because ang pinakalisod for business owners actually good is mindset. Mindset good, diha gid ang magsugod because you cannot visualize, you cannot create your why. If imong mindset also is kuan, but we cannot really blame people, no? Naaman sad sila na sila ilahang mga gipang-agian. That's why dili pa sa jud na siya mo kuan. But what I'm saying is it's really helpful. It will help you a lot if you have like that abundance mindset or wala ganitaanang sa fixed mindset, nataanang growth mindset ba. Nga as I've mentioned, bisag gamay kayo nga opportunity, you always see it as a big opportunity. dili siya ingon nga kuan kaayo ka ng murag ay ko ano man na ayaw.
Yeah.
Whatever opportunity there is for you, of course you take calculated risk. Take it from the accountant. But you know, you weigh things out if it's really worth it or but of course do not ever forget to thank the people who help you.
Yeah,
Your
especially
customer. Yes, especially God. Customer number one. Especially God. Di gid na pwede nga atong business, di gid na pwede
Nga wala
nawalay
jud siya.
Ginoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talk with Z about it gyud kana nga kuan nga how you guys pray gyud for this.
Yeah.
I think you really have that good combination and that good mix na gyud. And I'm very, very hopeful gyud. I know for sure that you will make it grand in the future.
Oh, thank you.
So, before we wrap up, I have another question and one last question for you. What's the most memorable feedback so far? Because we've been hearing a lot of naysayers saying it's not gonna work, you're not gonna make it. But what's the sweetest comment you've ever heard?
It was the that one, the 22nd person, when he said to us that I don't know wa siya kay ba kung unsa ang naa sa mga products, pero he believed in us. Kami mismo ang nigituhan niya that we can make it grand in the world, nga we can actually make a change sa world. So that really inspired us, that ni spark yun na siya sa among heart niya mo na nagpadayon jud mi karon until mi dili karon.
Wow. Nice, very nice. The 22nd person, we have to thank him. But before we end, let's take one last look at the comments. Okay. Naamoy products na i-produce in the future. Okay, they have a question. Naamoy products na i-produce in the future.
Yes, we do have. We are under an R&D state phase sa amo ang pastillas with fruits, with dried fruits and nuts. So under kuan pa siya. Actually nag-beta test mi atong pagka sa Manila. We produced 25 or 35 bottles of it, and then actually it sold ni sell jud siya like crazy. Like it sold like hotcakes jud at that time. So we are trying to amo pa siya gi-perfect for now, but just be updated lang po sa among Izla Lokal page po. Maybe amo na jud siya gi-add dito nga product. So mo siya milk na balls with dried fruits and nuts.
Wow, amazing. I'm so excited. I think I saw that, pero I haven't tried it pa. Are you selling it in crafts party?
If we can produce it.
The umamangga, are you
The
selling?
umamangga.
Yay! So guys, if you want to try the umamangga, it's promise, kasabi ko ninyo kung wala siya lami. Or comment mo next bitaw. You have to try it sa crafts party this Saturday. Dali kay siya ma-sold out. Basit mahuruto na siya sa mga people dito. So come and join us at Anzani Restaurants for our crafts party this Saturday and Sunday. So no more questions from our viewers. Wait lang. Tanaw data niya ang uban questions. Okay. Let's try to check our viewers, be. Joshua Rodriguez, hello. Do you know Joshua Rodriguez? He's watching.
Oh, hi.
Okay, these are random people. Hi, guys. So,
Hi.
okay, we can entertain one more question if you do have one question. You can, Rhea is an accountant, and you can ask
Oh my
any
gosh.
accounting question, or you can ask any marketing question to me. So, we'll wait for you guys. Sige daw. So, muna siya katong sa kanang live sa TikTok.
Ay lang ko pa, ang serious sa yung exams, ha?
Okay, so maybe they are very shy, but if you do have questions for Rhea or for me or for the whole team, anything about business, entrepreneurship, accounting, marketing, and even innovation, marketplace, then you can just message me in my Facebook account, Queen Garcia Dionaldo, or you can message Grind Up Facebook page. So there. So I think wala na tayo questions, so we're wrapping up. So Rhea, any final message to our viewers about supporting local and what makes Grind Up special?
Okay. So, with regards to supporting local, Guys, I encourage you all to really support local and really take it into heart, because it not only helps the business, the small businesses grow, it also helps our economy. In that way, kanang we would be able to have this community of being able to help Jude, and kanang a support system nga para nga each of us would not really give up on each other's dreams, no, kana naa jud ta permi for each other, nga para gani nga all of us would all succeed. I mean, let's ato na i-deviate ang atong crab mentality and really know how it is to really support local.
Wow, beautiful words with your beautiful soul and beautiful story. I love it. Thank you so much, Ray, ha, sa pag-arig yun. I know busy kayo ka sa tanan. Truly very inspiring, your story from the ground up, because you're grinding up for that grand dream. So, thank you so much, Ray, and to Grind Up. And hello, Z. I hope you're doing well there in your bazaar. So, a big thank you also to Modish Girl for my OOTD for today. Thank you, Trish. And of course, thank you, Izla Lokal. Promote our own products for my pair of earrings. Remember also, Christmas is just around the corner. So support local through www.izlalokal.com and join us at the Christmas craft party on December 7 and 8. We are selling everything is handcrafted, from the food and even to the bags, to the accessories, and even mga love letters or cards or Christmas cards. Everything is handcrafted. They are made by our local artisans in the whole province or in different islands of Cebu, and also our artists. So that's it for our episode 7 of SunStar Startup Spotlight. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories, and until next time, keep supporting local. Bye!